Good evening, and today it is oxygen not included, so Lefrem, you have not looked incorrectly at the schedule. It is actually oxygen not included. And I was about to type away something and mention something that was um, that was actually incorrect, or no, not something incorrect, but something that was I kind of disliked about the Blade Runner, and I thought, no, I'm gonna lose all my subscribers if I start dissing Blade Runner. So what I wanted to say was that Roy, the character Roy, played by Rutger Hauer, when you see him, he is so obviously the bad guy. But then you find out that maybe he's not actually the bad guy, and it just maybe on the one hand you can say that it's great that you have someone who is like the personification of the bad guy, bad classic villain looks, and then it turns out he is actually more human than most humans. But on the other hand, that would probably come through more easily if they had some more sympathetic or sympathetic looking actor playing that role. I don't know. Does that it can be a deliberate choice, but it can also be like it's only like on the second viewing you actually go like, mm, maybe he's just desperate and he was just being hunted and just tried to survive. Yeah. So, but you just all the way through you look at him and that could be very deliberate that you are being that the direction is that you are being tricked into seeing him look like a villain, like humans would look at any android as being they're the bad guys. Yeah. So I mean, on the one hand, I think it's actually subtle because you're playing with the expectations of the audience by casting someone who is classic bad guy potential. On the other one, you don't get it across so easily, but maybe like back in the days, plots in movies were not sort of ham-fisted, shoved down your throat as they are today. So, in the most woke version possible. So back then, you could actually have a plot to a movie, and you would walk out the theater and go like, "Huh, that's a rare thing these days." I mean, walking out the theater is a rare thing these days, truthfully. But Tenet has a bit of it, but that's more like I wonder if there's some mistakes in that one because it seemed super incoherent. The rules of the rules of the movie seem super inconsistent. Hello, Lily. So you are welcome to share some news, good or bad, preferably good. But hey, sharing is caring. Base is done, and I'm buying a house. Are they related, those two? you You just, I'm not going to buy a house until I'm done with this base. That's it. Congratulations. Mostly on the house, though. Not related, but it could be. Excellent. So, where exactly? Well, not exactly, but whereabouts? And that's nice. It is a. I know. I don't know. Okay, so here comes my super unprofessional take on the prospects of the world in the next year. I'm being modest here. I think that the spring of 2021 will be the most optimistic in the memory of mankind. When we see that most countries start getting the corona under control because of vaccines and because the weather gets better and extended lockdowns, and we start going out to people, then everyone who has been saving for the last year will go like, oh, I want to go to the theater, I want to go there, and I want to go do this, and I want to go on vacation, I want to, and then the stocks will rise, and people will get rich, and houses will rise ridiculously as well. I think that it'll be, I think it could be a boom time, but then again, what the fuck do I know? So, yeah, so that's it just seems like there's so much pent up potential that's been sort of buried for the last year that when when, not if, but when things start looking brighter, people will overreact to the brightness. I think that's just me being a casual optimist. The Octobase, are you copying my base? My base is the Octobase. Road trip to Madrid, summer of 2022. Never get too close to the sun. No. That's it'll happen to Icarus. Yeah. Sign October 2019. Who copied who? I don't know. Let's not bicker and argue about who copied who, and just conclude that that we all. I have my truth, and you have your truth. That's the worst. The worst. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't even with a straight face say stuff like that. Ugh, disgusting. Yeah. There is only one truth. As the path. What do you have, Mr. Oh, well, aesthetic base. The base review of Lily Rose original base was actually one of my most watched videos. I think it's like 3 or 4 top watched videos of all time. So that is not bad. I can actually just check just for the hell of it. It is on. Ooh, the main boss base has actually overtaken it. Oh, it's moving way down now. It's just number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth most watched video. Still 170,000 video views on that. That's pretty decent. Must say, the main boss base has just rounded 300,000. It has 300,006 views as of right now. That's pretty decent. It's pretty good. That's the newest video that has sort of significant views. Interesting. And it is the most liked video I have. Interesting as well. Jumpstart base is also good. Interesting. I wish I could make something as good as that again. The hub is also... Wow, this... The Amazing Spider-Tron in action is also really good. Step by Step to Mega Base apparently has also been... It's actually really interesting. What... Which one's a video? I think I should actually look at this some more just to get a sense of what's actually popular. I mean, from this conclusion, I can conclude that if I start a new series, I should do a maximum of 3 episodes, and then I should start over again. Getting started with trains is also a good one. I thought I saw the other one, efficient loading and unloading. I got recommended one of my own videos. I've never had that before. That was so weird. It was so weird just getting one of my own videos just recommended to myself. It's like, I think I've watched it. People mentioned, oh, that's nice, Gareth. I don't really hang out there, to be honest. But that's the point of the masterclass videos, is exactly that there'll be evergreens, and I mean, a main boss base is still pretty relevant right now. I think if you can do 1 million signs per hour in 3 weeks, there'll be a lot of views. Yeah. But I probably think it'll be more views if I do it over more videos, to be honest. But yeah. You know what was really disappointing? I took screenshots of every minute for the stream. That means 241 screenshots, and running it at, what was that? 25 frames per second, and that was compressed the whole 4 hours into 10 seconds. And you just look at it and go like, huh, that wasn't much. That's it. Just the 10 seconds of, that's it. Yeah. So anyway, let's play some Oxygen Not Included. The point of Oxygen Not Included in this context is that we are actually going to take a bit of a break from streaming Oxygen Not Included. The base is big and healthy and good looking. Okay, never mind. Engineers could give some Factorio gamers the day 9 feeling if you showed up. What? The day 9 feeling? New way of weekly summaries. What do you mean, Lefram? What? I don't know. I completely lost chat. It's not even an active chat, and I completely lost. Maybe my own rambling has sort of made me lose it. So I might be coming back in a week and 2 days when there's we are on the experimental branch, and we're just going to check out what's new with the experimental. 1 picture per minute. Yeah. Well, no, I don't want a weekly summary. That's not really a good one. I was actually looking at it and go like, no. Then I should have taken more. The thing is, like, then I would have to go like take screenshots every 10 seconds, for example. Then I would have 6 times as much, and then I could make it actually into use those, and then afterwards I'd have to cut it down. Or you know what? Or maybe I will just up the frame rate if I wanted to run it faster. The only problem is like disk space, and I just bought some more Google storage space, so I'll just after each, I just need to have room for one stream, then I compress it, throw it on the Google Drive, and then we'll deal with it there. How's the new expansion? It's excellent. It's super good, and we'll actually try something out here. And let's see, that one is the one. Do a save. Whenever you wish, darling. How often do people talk like that to you, Gareth? How often do you hear that? Is there a cemetery in ONI, or do the dead get turned into compost? Oh no, there is a cemetery, and on the 3rd planet it's bigger than like three dupes there. Chris, Skippy, and Cabbage kind of ate it on that one. Technically, Chris and Skippy lost it in space, but yeah, their ship was an autopilot. But I've actually found out why they ran out of oxygen, because I sent them out with extreme amounts of oxygen, and then it suddenly just went down extremely quickly, and it's because it's deleting it. So what happens, and it's actually, come on, wake up. We're just gonna wait for the base to just figure out where it is, what it's doing, why it's doing it. All right, so this is my planet number 1. It's good. What we'd like to do is just figure out something more in here. I like these dupes here. They're not dupes. Glum? Why are you glum? Why you be glum? Are these glum as well? Yeah, they're also glum. Cramped? Why are you cramped? 5? Okay, so I can't have 5 in here? No, you can have 5. You can have 5. It's just that I have an egg in here. Eggy. Where's the egg? There. Molten lava egg. Sweepity sweep. And that needs to go... Actually, what kind of world are we living in where I do sweeping things manually? We don't do sweeping things manually. We do... Yeah, this is the reason why I'm probably retiring this one, and probably as in I am retiring this base. I am not building it out of steel. I'm building it out of iron, I guess. It's so sluggish to play on this. That one as well. I'll just kill this. Don't need it. And I will do... What are we doing? What are we doing? We are doing... What? This one? Deconstruct. Again, iron is fine. And we are going to get also out here. We got... Hold on. Is that okay? Ah, man. And let's get some rails so we can get this one up and out. Okay, so this one just needs to go back to... that is not a junk one, so go back. That's a junk one. What? Yeah. And then it filters in here. That one. Okay, so I think that's working. Basically, it'll take everything and just throw it out. I'll build that one and that one. And we're ready for that. Kiln, sure. Now I can spend time playing Angels and save money for Anno 1800. Steel loaders. Did I do steel loaders? No, I think I did. I did iron loaders. These are made out of aluminium. That's also... Oh! Conveyor loaders out of steel. Why is that out of steel? Ooh. But that one's out of aluminium. That makes no sense. Oh, because I ran out. Alright. Aluminium was the stuff I have the most of. One thing... Well, Stormtag, I guess you're new around here, so I'll excuse your ignorance in that respect. I'm not going to do that. If I can... If you look at my base, it does kind of have a certain trend. So me doing like weird vertical rooms is not going to happen because it's ugly and it's not a city block. And it doesn't matter. Vertical pens are not going to change anything. It's actually going to change even less. They can go here and they can jump in and they have the grooming station right there. What I'd want to do is obviously make them bigger, but I don't have the time. And this one is actually, I just made a few of these just for the sake of consuming the carbon dioxide down here. That's the only reason. And I wanted to make sure that I could actually build a cool setup for slicksters. And I like this. This works really well. The one thing that... heating wise, and this one is not a cooling pipe, it's actually a heating pipe. Ooh. We don't care. We don't care. We'll it'll be fine. Temperature 57. That's a good temperature for these. It's not a good temperature for the other ones. With Driller, what are you up to? Let's have a look at this third place. And here we have the cemetery there and there. I don't know why that was, but well, I do. It was back in the days. Select no, reject all. There we go. Hello, PJGR. What was this one complaining about? Insufficient oxygen generation. Right there. The one thing that they are idle. Why are they idle here? Can we not find anything for them to do? Well, they can. You can clean the hell up. This one up. Why are you not even cleaning up? This used to be like a disgusting chlorine pit. Now it's just a beautiful cooling loop. What is we actually using the cooling loop for? Nothing, it seems. What am I doing? Oh, right. This is a... Oh, we're taming the aluminium volcano. That's so awesome. I like it. I like it. I like... We are not really researching it, but that's just... What do we have here? We have a sticker. A sticker bomb. Plastic core. Well, we can argue about that. Yeah, so this is my volcano tamer, and I am honestly super happy about it. I've been busy with the reverse megabase. Did you like this episode? I mean, maybe that's an unfair question to ask. And my Dasher salt vine farm here. Batteries. Okay, so power is running out here. We have the cooling loop that's cooling all of this. Looking fancy. And, we shouldn't be... Why do we have batteries running out? That makes no sense. Batteries are not running out. This one is the old design, so we should have another one there. Ooh, 50 stress. Patrick, what you up to, Patrick? Why are these... What you doing? Why is Patrick unhappy? Let's see if we can find Patrick. That's not Patrick. We can look at Tracer and ask why Patrick is unhappy. Patrick, why are you unhappy? Stress, low morale, that's bad. Soggy feet, pleasant chit chat, and received clinic massage. Oh yeah, well that's a good one. And Nikino, let's go to Nikino. What are you complaining about here? You're complaining about batteries on Nikino. Okay, that's not good. Oh, it's just at the end of the night cycle. Was fun, but a bit disappointed there wasn't 47 belts in bind though. 47? Why, what? 47 belts? I don't need 47 belts. Do I? Ah. 4, 8. No. I need, yeah, 10.8 belt outbound. I liked it. Can't wait to see everything come together. Yeah, I like it. I like the fact that it just feels that right now that, okay, things are working, getting together here. Ooh, we kind of don't have any water. What are we using the water for, by the way? Oh, no. We are using it to make oil, and we're not feeding any new one back here. That kind of sucks. What is this? This is... that's only toilet water. Okay, let's clean up some water. We don't need it for food at all, so let's just throw it in here. That's not a super important thing, but water sieve can do 5, right? Each one of these is only taking 5. Yeah, 5 kilos. Okay. This one is not getting anywhere, so I'll just do this one. Oh, no. There, and there, and then getting... Ah, that's kind of crowded. What is this one? Is this used for anything? Oh yeah, it is. It's coming in from the other planet. Planet number 1, if we need to. But we don't really need to, do we? You know what? This thing is actually not for drinking, so maybe I should just convert it exclusively for what I need it for, and that's for throwing into some... Ow. Crud. There. We'll refine it and put it down here. Who builds this crap? Who builds this crap? This one's not even getting anywhere. And what the? What? Why? Yeah, pipe spaghetti. But look at these, they're happy. They're also overcrowded, aren't they? They're cramped. Yeah, these needs to get some other stuff as well. You know, so the point is, I want to get it into this pipe here. This pipe. So, how do I get it into that pipe? I just take it down and up. Okay, yep. So, how about you stop doing this? You are way too efficient. Oh, no, not that one. Alright, so I need to find a way to get into this belt? No, this one? No. Yes. Good. So, power. We have no idea if that's working. Oh, missed the bridge, did I? Oh, yeah, that's not really supposed to be... Whoops. Huh. There, jump, and then by doing this one, this becomes the primary line, and this one becomes the backup line. Doesn't really matter, because you're not going to be going anywhere. Disable building. This one has no power. I have no power in this base. I need to just put up my backup power. That's pretty bad. We're just getting started on the day. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have my power generators anymore. Huh. How did I not do that? all of this is supposed to be power, and it's supposed to be out here, right? I have a line. Yeah, let's build that as a power plant. Just petroleum generators. Just smash it. Problem is that it's gonna drip out this way. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't they leak petroleum? Oh, do they leak natural gas? I can't remember.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome.
Carbon dioxide. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Schnips. Schnips, thank you for the 6 months. Nice to hear that sound. Whoop, whoop, half a year. Exactly. Whoop, whoop, half a year. Right back at you. And I think that the one up here should then be converted into... Gotta kill both of these and get a heavy watt wire. There. Don't care about this one. We have way too much power here, or way too much oil, so I can't consume it fast enough. So let's throw in a... Oh, it's actually not the battery levels or the battery amounts. It's actually just... We'll do that. There, and then make some automation. Lead, yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah. Okay, so build faster. Did you just get stuck here? No, 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 you're just lazy. Ah, well, this is a problem. These ones are not disabled, but actually they shouldn't be disabled. They should still be getting stuff inbound. How do I do this? Oh, I do that with automation thing. Automation. So I'm gonna automate these and then disable them with an automation grid instead, because then they can still work and they'll still be building them there. And then I can undo this, enable building, and enable building. Good. That's also gonna be faster. There. So I can take these out. What about this one? That's 4 out of 6 critters, so it should be fine. And hello is. To go to this belt with the pipe. Yeah, well, can you blame me for referring to things as belts? Oh, what is the... Oh yeah, they need input here. So this here, and it wants to go in here first. What would... Actually, this one would be better, wouldn't it? Who the hell knows what this is about? So, yeah, that's just also a big mistake here. Good. That doesn't exist anymore. I'll just take this one. That's going to be even. Yeah, let's go there. This belt. Oh, no. That's not how we do things. It's much better to have it go here and in. Here. Because now it works as a splitter, so it takes half in there, half goes on. If you go straight through, it'll be everything in there, and then only when it's full, the next one gets anything. Also good. There we go. Good evening, Kokayan. And good evening, Cyclops. Yeah, every cycle start is just 20 seconds of waiting time. And also everything runs out of power. But we'll fix that soon enough. Alright, so what I'd actually really like to work on, aside from just fixing our horrible power here. Love the Satisfactory Blue Science and Iron Reverse Megabase vids. Oh, so you haven't watched the lasers one with the Steal Yourself? That doesn't look good. That looks like something wouldn't be able to land here if I tried to. 20 seconds of waiting time, but you didn't remind us to subscribe. What? 20 seconds of waiting time. What? 20 seconds of waiting time for what? I'm actually going to do it in... when I see the autosave, then I go, subscribe! I'm getting into the habit of doing that just as a gimmick. And then you'll be conditioned to thinking of autosaves as subscription to the channel. I mean, of course, I'd expect anyone here to be subscribed to the channel, if you want to. Alright, let's go back to this one and see if this got done. Nope, it didn't. Oh yeah, also, it likes power. Yeah, it likes power. And these are now going to be requesting what? Let's see, we'll definitely want meat because they might die. So, what else do we want? What are they gonna poop? Nothing else, really? Shells? That's unlikely. But eggs, critter eggs, whatever eggs they do, then pick them up. And that's all there is to it, right? Those are the only two things that could happen. Like, if they turn into meat because they die of old age, this one also would like to take a gold amalgam, but that's a different matter. And copy settings to that one, and that one, and that one. Cool. Good stuff. When I'm playing a cold steel iron. Power not connected to the bottom one. No, not yet. Oh, it's not even correct. That's correct that it is not correct. You are correct that it is not correct. Are they still glum? They're cramped in here. Why are they cramped? Are there any... Are they really cramped? But they're 5 out of 5? Is that too much? What about here? There are 2 out of 5. There's 5 out of 5. Are they also cramped? They're also cramped. So I guess it can only be 4 out of 5. 4 in this microscopic thing? Alright, come on. Click. Clickety click. 4. Ugh. Copy settings to that one, and that one. That's not much. But it's also a partial build here, so it is what it is. Unreachable conveyor. That is also true. Wow. I am blind on for a lot of things. There. Let's get those done. And these are built. And yeah, they're not going out here because... Right. So one of the projects I'd like to take a look at is actually automating the rockets. And I think my best example of rocket automation would be having a fixed rocket service between this planet and Vodrilla. Basically, bring something in. Let's see. Oh yeah, is that start a cycle again? Okay, what are you up to? Crops 0 out of 9. That is definitely a warning that we don't want to see anymore. Because once you have this one set up, I love this one. I love this build. This is a cool build, and now I've integrated it with my rust deoxidizer, and it's a pretty damn neat build. Just don't really get the views for my cool builds, but I'm gonna persevere, and eventually we'll get it. So we could hollow out this thing if we felt like it. Nikino, what are you? One or more batteries have died. Yeah, they're all empty. They're all empty. Is that actually because my battery farm is too small? Could be. Yeah, it could be. But building batteries down here is bad idea. It actually might be a good idea. What? Was there some... Is there some overheat or what? No, it just bait the pipe. Okay, cool. And I wonder if I built... Oh, I built them out of steel. Oh, cool. That's not going to be a problem. Gold amalgam is also like the perfect thing to build these out of. There. And we'll just smash a few more in. And then we'll... If nothing else, it'll just add to the nice warmth we have down here. It's not heat, it's warmth. Is there any way to automate the teleporter things and back and forth? No, I can't figure it out. Not at least anything that's sort of meaningful. You can... you could potentially do something like... oh, hold on. Flip this switch. You could potentially do something like super advanced, but I'm not even sure how that would be done. But like pressure plates and doors that open and something. I've been looking a bit at it, and I just... Okay, Great, when you make a mistake, just keep doing the same thing again. There. Vodrilla is one or more batteries have died. That is just not the case. Is it? One or more batteries. Please don't make it like this one. Oh, that's such a waste of time to give me a warning about this battery. Yeah, lime. Okay, I'm not gonna build lime. I'm gonna build lime on the only place that actually uses lime. That's Nikino. That's the only place we do it. So H to go back and come on. Choose a bit of lime. Yeah, so you can actually do it for one item, but only one item. And that would be like basically you have, let's say you want steel, a fixed amount of steel, then you take it in, you put it on the other side, and you put it into a smart chest. And when the smart chest has reached the amount, then you switch off the wire. Then it doesn't get any more. But it's not really... What about if you want two items? You can't, because the steel will switch off the wire. And you can't send signals through this one. Yet. Hello, Mr. Haxar. Wow, you are just idling, aren't you? And yeah, there was something else we wanted to... Let's see if this one actually worked. The one we did here. This one? Yep. Water. Water. Yeah, going in there. And... where's the other one? Oh, yeah, the other one is here. So I only have 2 of these. Why are you disabled, my friend? Shouldn't you be enabled? Yeah, I do need you to be enabled. It's actually falling pretty low. Huh. 1, 2. I should ideally have 3. Oh, you know what? I think I know where our stuff has gone. Yeah, this is not great. Picking up 9.5 crude oil, that's pathetic. Let's see. Picking up 5.1 kilos of... Come on, you can do better than that. I am not happy about the sweepies. They are just not doing their work. Hello, Jama. Welcome. Yeah, don't care about this one. These 6 critters. There. Okay, so why are these? Oh, there's only because there's 4 critters, right? 4, 6, or 0? No? 6 out of 6. Are they cramped? Yeah, they're cramped. So this one will now be 5 instead. Probably still be too much. And it goes there, and there, and there. Do they have auto wrangle surplus? Yeah, they then should start. This one has now 6 out of 5, and that means they should be wrangled and put into the other parts. Good stuff. Hello, Riyadh. Okay, back to our potential critter starvation. Stonehenge, where? What are you not getting? Have I run out of stuff? Igneous rock. Have I run out of igneous on this planet? Oh, wow. I don't have igneous. On Nikino does not have igneous. Can you get something else then? That's crazy. Do I have igneous on this planet? Well, no. No granite. I do have igneous. Alright, so let's start shipping some igneous rock over to the second planet. That's so silly. Butter snot. Aha, just picked up the game last week, tried it on the weekend, got totally lost, so I'll just sit back and learn from the master. Well, I'll be happy to assist. I'm not sure I would call myself a master yet, but I do know my way around the base, I would say. And I would also, if in that case, I'd say that check out my YouTube series, then it starts from the beginning. There are also some tutorials that are more beginner-oriented, also for oxygen not included. That does not look good. Why is that one disconnected? Don't know. Right. Oh my god, this one is just stop. Please stop blinking this one. And it doesn't even tell me why it's there. Is it idle? If it's idle, then I don't care. Wonder if it is an idle message. Do you think it's idle? That makes them... Idleness is disabled. So what is... What's the reason for them to be yelling at me with a... Look at these are working. The Kino. 1 or more batteries have died. Okay. That is just killing me. Because it's that stupid battery. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Because it's going to happen all the time. So I'm not going to... I'm going to ignore you. Nope. No battery warning, please. Because it messed up last time. You're right. You're right. You're right. Just don't mention it. Don't mention it. Okay. We need to feed some igneous rock through the portal. That's the teleporter input. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we have an input here. I love the level of automation I have in this base because all I need to do is just go into this one, conveyor loader, and say, okay, raw minerals. Okay, but subscribe. Igneous. It doesn't matter what it is. Look at that. And now, just like that, we have igneous on the other planet. I mean, just like that, we start getting igneous on the other planet. So this is, if I would give anyone a piece of advice about oxygen not included, then I would say even more so than Factorio, you have to automate everything you can. And just make it hands-off, because freeing up the dupes so they can do other stuff, and also just spend the time on automating things so you don't have to go like, oh, sweep this area, bring stuff in here, carry this over here. Now this one, I just had to do one thing, and then the rest of it is just looking at it. And looking at it, I can do that. There. And we go to Nikino. And here it comes out. And then it drops into this area. Now that actually could be argued that it's... that is actually not something we have automated. Could be automated? We could, but I don't think it's very valuable. They would have to get a second line in here just to feed it. It's going to send all the rock. I mean, I can't really do anything else, so I'm just hoping that in 10 minutes I'll remember that I have to turn it off. Hello, Hachu. Good evening. What are we waiting for here? What is that complaining about? Nothing. We don't know what it was complaining about. Well, we are going to make some automated loading on this rocket platform. I think we already have some kind of automated... Oh, there's a new icon. Sweet. Looks good. A solid rocket port. Ooh, that looks much better. You can actually see that it's connected. Before it was like really weird. Yeah, I said automate everything I can. Yes, I did. And I could do that one. You can send the rocks again when you need it. Yeah, I can't automate the sending and not sending. Unfortunately, I can start sending and I can stop sending, but I can't automate the send until. Critter monitor on set? No, I don't think so. Alright, this one is a manual. This is the outbound, this is the inbound, and that's pretty shitty of me to do this. Do it this way. So I'm gonna take this one out because, well, we're gonna do it better than this. And I'm going to go to my storage location. I'm also going to invent a better storage location here. We have one that is not reserved yet, and that's the one we're going to use. This one will bring stuff to the other base. I think it just goes up here.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
A new RPad, not an iPad, an RPad. Thank you, RP Ad. I don't know. Thank you for your Twitch Prime and welcome to the community. Why do I build it out of copper ore? Oh. Gold amalgam seems much more wise. There. Good stuff. Now build it. I think my... Look at these. Ooh. A mellow. I think that's what it's called. Subscribe. It's still Patrick. Patrick is just not happy. Why is Patrick not happy? It's probably because he has way too many skills. That's typical of Patrick. He's just too skilled. Yeah, that's a bit much. What do we not need you to have? We don't need you to be a rocket. We want you to do all of this, but it's just too much. I think it's a mechatronic we can do without. Let's maybe just good meal. Yeah. Hey, Shachini, thank you for the 6 months. What are we waiting for here? What are we not getting here? Like, why is this one? Why is Hallman 31? Interested skills, yes. Great Hall. Oh, Patrick doesn't have a Great Hall. Why do you not have a Great Hall? Hey, buddy. Why did you not get a Great Hall? But you know, you're probably eating in the mess hall, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're eating somewhere else. I don't know why.
Returns. Welcome home.
Hey, Hachu, thank you for the 15. More to come, I hope so. Maybe a Hinklestone would suffice. I am hard-headed. What? What? Brick hat unlearned. What? Oh. Yeah, well, you're back in the main hall, so that gives you +6 extra. Let's have a look if that should be enough to get you to be happy next cycle. Let's take a look at what else. There's going to be more. And last cycle's decor average 3. Washroom, 3-week premium break. Bedroom. Interesting skill learns. That you should also have tons of interesting skill learned 5. 3, but you did not have last cycle's decor is not good. You don't have a bedroom? You don't have a bedroom? Why do you not have a bedroom? Oh, I know why. Because you're probably sleeping in... He's sleeping in the rocket. Except I don't have a rocket park, do I? Oh, he was sleeping in the rocket. That poor sob. See, it was Patrick. He was sleeping in the rocket. Of course that's why he was. You got a rocket? Yeah, but that's not a nice place. I think any astronaut would appreciate not sleeping in the rocket if they have the chance. But look at that. Nice, comfy bed for you, Patrick. Look at me taking care of my dupes. My bestest dupes. They're all my bestest dupes until they do something stupid. Then they're the worst dupes. There we go. So I am going to automate the... Oh, please don't. I got it the right place. Haha, take that, latency. So I will get these two. Wow, they're so lazy. They're so lazy. You have tons of crap on the floor and you're not even picking it up. Pick up everything. And we don't have anything that pops down here, so we can also sweep the ground down there. Yeah, it's good. Alright, let's see if it actually works with what we do here. So, what we're seeing is... Boop, we have aluminium on this, and this is full of aluminium. Okay, that's pretty good. We could change this module to a cargo bay. A large cargo bay. That'll just look absurd, doesn't it? So burden +6. I mean, this whole crap thing doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't matter. We just want to automate things. So we do have one that input, output. Let's try and see what they can actually do. I wonder what this actually is going to output. Sends a green signal when the rocket launch checklist is complete. Otherwise, send a red signal. Okay, that makes sense, I think. Yeah. And this one is green signal, launch rocket. Red signal, await command. Ooh, this probably should be defaulted to no. Just go red. Okay. So when... so basically, isn't it about... This reads when it's green, then it sends it back and goes green. So basically, this one hooks up to that one. It's all good, except you might want additional conditions, so an AND switch and all that crap. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build an AND gate so that this one must be true and that one must be true. That seems reasonable, I think. Deconstruct this. Because I want it to be automatic, but I also want to be able to say, no, please stop. Please stop the silliness. There, yeah. Oh dear, I need ears now. My daughter came in and banged her toe on the door somehow. Oh, yeah. Oh, your 10 minutes stop sending stone. Cool. Let's actually see how much stone we have here. And igneous, we don't have igneous rock here. So it's still only being just barely stored here. Yeah, so that's gonna be a no. It needs more than 10 minutes. Let's go back to Rakina and see how much we still have left. Sedimentary, and we still have... I can't see those numbers. It's 1.2 million. We can send it for another good 15 minutes. Maybe after the break or something. I don't know. Let's see. A little baby sweetle. Okay, back to Woodrilla for the automation. Let's see. This one is not true. Why is it not true? It's not true because I don't have a pilot. What is the launch checklist complete? Destination is not set. Missing qualified crew. Okay, destination. That'll be... How do... What are you doing, Savatron? You getting in there? You stealing something? Ooh. What are we not getting here? Do we not have grub fruits? That's not a lot of oxygen here. I'll just bump a bit of oxygen here. Doot. No grub fruits? No. We have bristleberries. I'll put them bristleberries in. Just for a snack, a casual snack on the trip. Bristleberries, they also don't go bad, so we can take that. Yeah, I'm not really happy about Patrick doing this, so can we find someone else who is a less skilled pilot? Or someone who has... Ooh, eels. You have 2 skills. You're going to work your way towards this one. Candyman has piloting. Ooh, Candyman could do it. Yeah. Good stuff. Or Michael could do it. I think it's Michael. Hey, Michael. What you doing? You're a rocket pilot. Because you have 12. That's not so much. Patrick, you're still grumpy, aren't you? No. 28 out of... Yes, 28. He's not grumpy. Patrick, you're not grumpy. Look at this, like 24 additional skill points for Tracer. All right, I mean, sure, you can get some carrying, but I don't know. You can also get more here. Sure. You happy? 33. All right. Okay, so the new crew is... Change the crew. We don't have a crew, and that's gonna be Michael. Oh yeah. Ta-ding! So that should, at some point, when this is full, it is storing 1200 out of 1200, and the destination is set. And I'm gonna say that one. What do we go? Bling bling. New printables. Let's see what we got. Good evening, Bartek. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, hey, Michael. Aren't you happy? You're going to space. See the world, they said. All right, look at that. It's green now. So if I flip the switch, it's gonna be green, and you're gonna launch the rocket. We have now automated the rocket launch from this planet. Excellent. What could possibly go wrong? It's working! I don't know how it's... How am I gonna... Like... How do I make a schedule? Because right now, if I have to set the destination every time, then it's not really automatic, because that kind of sucks. Alright, well... back to Rikina. We are gonna do the same thing, except different. And that's... Step 1, no, 2, 3, 4. That's exactly what I want. All right, and what an absolute disgrace this is. This is no, yeah. Okay, this one has to go better. This one has to go back to the network. Deconstruct. Not that one. Gotta be something I can do here. Kidding me, right? How many? This is also a trash one, right? Yeah. So let's take that. Made a mess. Oh, that's our good friend. I hope. Yeah. Looking good. I mean, not looking good, but I don't care. Did you not get any food? Nope, no food at all. Shouldn't you have that one already? Not yet. Why not? 0.2 seconds. Wow, you're slow. Oh, right. It's slow because it's probably because I've overloaded it. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully you'll get hungry in that time. Patrick, Homer. Okay, so everyone on that planet is completely not useless, but just not doing anything. This one also definitely should not be done. It should be this one. And I need to go. No, not from that one, please. Thank you very much. Nope. That was back when we had like food supplies sent there. I'm gonna have to find an extra one of these. All of these are busy, so I'm gonna just smash an extra one in here. I hate it. That's gonna go here. Actually, it's better to go one off here. Ta-da! Okay, so this is an extra one that goes up, and has dedicated line going all the way up and only going into the rocket. Wow, that is inefficient. Couldn't I just have brought it straight down? Not quite, but definitely better than this. Definitely. You need a rocket automation thingy. Oh yeah, I need the circuits. Sure. Are you in here? Yeah, we got a full foodery here. But you know what? If I have to change this every time, what is this? Oh, toggle a round trip flight between this rocket's destination and the original takeoff. There, Perfect. There we go. That's a round trip. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, you've... What? You just gave up? Don't give up, my friend. Oh well. Break time. Right, I'm just gonna take a short break and then we'll be back and see if we can get this automated. If I can get this automated back and forth, then that's one of those things I can go like, check, now I know how that's done. And I like that. So, see you guys back here in 2 minutes. Don't go away. And welcome back. Just gonna put on my gamer sleeve here. It's actually quite comfortable to wear, so I'm quite happy about this little spontaneous investment. My robotic arm. All right, back at it once more onto the breach, dear friends. Once more. All right, let's see if it works. Arm, yeah. Oh, that. Well, there we go. Could have done that before the break, so we could have started, right? Actually, I was supposed to get a... They were supposed to come back to me, the ones who made this, with a referral link if anyone wants to buy that, should they want to. Let's see. Yep. And can I start? I can't start it again, so we just... You can look at this ugly mug instead. I have to wait until the cloud sync is done, and with the amount of saves I have, it's getting kind of absurd. The power of red copper? It's still synchronizing. Yeah, so this is the combination of instability, slowness. The reason why it's slow, I think, is... Oh, there we go. Now I can click the button. I think the reason why it's getting slow now is... One part is, yes, it's a big base. Second, it's not optimized yet. Third, they probably enabled a lot of debug options so that they get more information in case of a crasher, and we all know that slows down the game. So that's why I think the performance is worse than it should be. But Oxygen Not Included has always suffered from performance issue. And you're still getting your coffee, so it's your fault. You did it. And there we go, PJGR. You got to be careful. Your next, your 2021 summary is going to be all face palms. Oh, ultra fast and precise mouse movements. Yeah, that's me. That's me. You can now feel the precision is increasing. And we're loading. Will it fix your driving? No, because there's nothing to fix. Everything is perfect. Let's see how much I have to redo. Ah, all of this. Oh, it's paused. Deconstruct. Big fat deconstruct. That one. Oh, crap. Not wanting. I'm just gonna ignore the other one because that was bad. There. Come on. That one. Made a mess. Okay, we were all the way back for this one. What? Switch the screen? Is it not? Oh, right. Sorry. You're just looking at this ugly mug. Is that better? We can't see you. You okay? We okay again? Sorry. Shouldn't switch back to this one ever. Unless something. Oh, good. Yeah. I'm too occupied. I was just wanted to catch up fast. But you know what? You've all been seeing this part before, so it's nothing new anyway. This one will continue on here. And let's do this once again. I can take this, and there's one more. And no more. But we can also, oops, take this one out, because that's no longer needed. Oh no! Oh no, oh yes, oh no, oh no, oh no, this is wrong. This is supposed to be the trash way, right? Let's not mix it up. This one actually doesn't need to be here. Good. Okay, this is the output from the rocket. So the output from the rocket just goes in on one of the lines that go back here and drop it off. Perfect. That's good. Now I need to build the inbound for the rocket. That's going to be over here. Yeah. And now it's time to take this one out, as projected. That's probably not something I want. And then here. Up, up. No accidents, nope, no accidents. Just pop in stream to say I love your YouTube Factorio series. Thank you. X Louise X. My ex? Don't think so. All those commands are still 5 dupes idle. No, the dupes are idle on another planet. So that's they're idle over on this planet. But they really should be getting their shit together to do this one. Actually, Ice is not actually done. So let's actually build a place that can take ice. Ice should just go in here. Ice, ice, baby. Can you please curate Nero's new factorial concrete art, as I'm afraid of his post-modernist taste with the colored square thing. I don't think Mr. Mini has sort of the financial means to curate the art of that. That's going to be a very expensive thing to curate. Oh, look at this! Someone has been... yeah, that's a lot of stone hatches. A lot of dead stone. Oh, I know why. It's because they're actually not of these yet. Oops. Okay. Oh, what a slaughter. You should also get some food, right? Yeah. All the food gets picked up. That's a lot of dupes to be killed. Remove. And they're shooting so slow. I don't know if the stone hatches are particularly difficult to kill. Look at that, they're also taking a bit of damage somehow. But now we have meat. And they're not idle, so that's a thing. This one will be taking liquefiables there. It'll take some, and not brine, but it'll take crushed ice. Never heard of that before. Ice and snow. Ice, ice, baby. There we go. And, but only sweep. Only sweep. Only sweep. But then give it a bit higher. There we go. The big arrow is ready. There we go. The big arrow is ready. And I'll say outer wrangle, anything above 0. And, yeah, okay, kind of. All of them. Sure. I should have a better solution, but I don't, so it is what it is. Now they should be coming down here and picking up stuff like ice. Yeah. And uranium ore, we can't pick that up yet. Ice. Oh, you know what I did? It was weird, and I have, as a result of critter starvation is still a thing. As a result of this, I now have even more desire to play Satisfactory. So when I went to bed yesterday evening, I was like thinking, what is the reason why people don't build a main boss in Satisfactory? I mean, I know some people do, but it's not as ubiquitous as it is in Factorial. It's like, splitting in Satisfactory works just fine. Merging, that works fine as well. But it's the balancing of multiple belts that don't work it. Oh, they stopped sending stone? I don't know. We'll see. It's the balancing of multiple belts that is absolutely horrendous in Satisfactory. I still have so much here. Still going in. Let's go back over here. I have 240, 270. That's not done yet. It's slow, but it's consistent indeed. Okay, so I was like, so if someone, starvation, who's starving? If someone, this guy, could figure out a way to do efficient, simple, balancing between multiple belts in Satisfactory, wouldn't that be possible to build really proper boss bases? And when you say a boss base, you're also saying incremented in sections. You could call those city blocks. And so I was like, all right, so if that seems to be a thing that needs to be solved. Maybe it's solved already because I'm kind of been out of touch, but I feel that it's been solved. So I started thinking about it, and I actually think I have come up with an extremely simple 4x4 splitter, 4x4 lane balancer. And now I'm looking forward to actually playing Satisfactory so I can do that. Oh, food? Huh. One or more is very happy, very unhappy. How can we have this much food that isn't available? That's peculiar. Where's my food? That's not food. Where are you going? You're storing granite. Is that really what you think you'd want to do right now? You could also go here and just eat some food. How about that? There's a lot. So who's the starving? That's why me in trouble. Starving. Duplicant is about to die and needs food. You have 800 calories. Chillax. About to die. Homeostasis? What the hell is homeostasis? I'm on episode 6 of the ONI VOD, and it's so insane seeing all the progress since then. Hey, Sheldon should miss Rip St. Cabbage. Yeah. I think this is episode 19, so yeah, it's 19 times 4 hours of stream, so it does add up. I have no idea why you're also like your next one is idle. I don't get it. Pick up stuff. How are you not picking up stuff? How are you not able to pick up stuff? Well, I'm in trouble. You are about to die, my friend, because this is unacceptable. Unless it's because you don't eat meat. Maybe that someone has unchecked it. Am I in trouble? Mushroom? You don't need mushrooms. Where's my good food? Wow. Boop. That's important. There we go. Eat it. Like that. Wow. See? Don't start going vegan. The only thing you can eat is barbecue. So if you go vegan, you just go dead. So that's all. It's all good. Oh. Where's the scent? Well, that was a good explanation. Or there was an explanation at least. These things. Okay, so we got the ice moved in here. What's that thing? Oxalite. Oh, we don't need one. Oxalite, don't farm that. And this one is a lot of ice. Cool. Right. We were going here and trying to figure out all of this stuff here. Hey, really happy. It's like, oh, I'm a vegan. That's good for you. But all you gotta eat is barbecue. Yeah, but I'm a vegan. Yeah, you're welcome to be vegan. When you are either dead or not a vegan anymore, here's some barbecue. And so eventually, Why Me in Trouble decided that dead was the least favorable option. Okay, let's build the automation thing here. We are going to do the same thing. Why ice underwater? Because when ice is somewhere, it melts. So I don't want it to melt unintentionally. I want it to, when it melts, I want it to melt somewhere where it is with like-minded spirits. So when ice melts, it likes to become water. So let's place it near the water or in the water. Then it also means that it helps cool down the water because the heat that goes into the ice to turn it into water goes into the water to turn it cold. So that's why. Can't do the switch here. Switch has to go all the way over here. That's gonna be a bit bit misleading. Don't let the vegan teacher hear you. Don't care. On my colony, the vegan teacher can be a dead vegan teacher. Isn't it a lovely evening? It absolutely is. Is that I have a locker full of ice above water. It all melts at once since the temperature averages out, and you can have massive flood. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's true. But then don't just... Yeah, that's also one of those things that are just typical oxygen not included. Oh, I'm not wrong planet. Like, you have this, And then you look at this part and go like, okay, so there's 16 tons. That's going to be 16 tiles. Well, that's not actually much because that's actually just one layer. So when this one melts, it's going to turn into 16 tiles. I'm not really worried about it because it just means that suddenly it'll go like one up. And H home here. Rust? Rust is kind of okay on one planet. Yeah. There. And let's see how much we have of the igneous. Look at that, we have 12 tons of igneous now. It's getting there. Why ice don't float? Because it's heavier than water? That's why. But actually things don't float. There's nothing that floats. Anything solid. Anything solid is on. There's no such thing as floating. It's an item, not a liquid. Yeah. You can also say that if you well, it's actually correct. Then it just begs another question. But if you have 16 tons of ice compressed to this amount, I guarantee you it's heavier than water. Now then you might ask, how? I don't know. It's pressurized somehow, which is explaining why when it transitions into water it goes bloop. Get to work. I don't know, I don't even need to dig out this one. I don't really feel like digging it out. That doesn't make any sense. We can get a lot of ice. How about oil and water? Crude oil? I don't know. I mean, when you talk about oil, then yes, it's above, but that's like olive oil. But crude oil, that's basically like asphalt and or bunker oil. Then I don't know. That seems that it wouldn't surprise me that's heavier. Density of crude oil. No, crude oil is also lighter than water. What do you know? What about bunker oil? That's difficult. There is some bunker oil that's heavier, denser than water. Heavy fuel oil. Yeah, so maybe it's heavy fuel oil, which has 1,010 kilograms per cubic meter. Oh, that's a bit of splash there. Splash zone. And let's go back to Rakina and see if we built this one. Oh, shift 4. And this one goes off. That one is not done because this one hasn't been emptied yet. And it's not emptied because all of this is not done. This is just taking copper. Let's just check. Whoa. It's copper ore. Yeah, copper ore. So do we actually have enough copper ore to build all this? Let's check. Yeah, we do have. We have a lot of copper ore still. Yeah, Nightbot has become self-aware. Most tech extract oil with pressurized water. Yes. So, what is the next thing we want to build? Because honestly, I'm really finding that this base is pretty close to complete. There isn't a whole lot of things that I want to build in this base that we... But the one thing that we could do is like try to go to other planets. We do still have some exploration to do out here. That means we have to go to Nikino and explore from there. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then out. I want to go to this one and explore. We got explored everything around here, or almost 1, 2, and then kind of we went out here and I forgot it and got a bit of a mishap. We're gonna need a better way to do
More shall gather. More
Always
shall
like a
enter the
surprise.
fray.
A new $5 patron. Thank you very much and welcome to the community. And thank you for supporting on Patreon. Really appreciate it. Do love the Patreon. It's also a surprise. I was like, ooh, it's a thing. Welcome. If you are here, you're welcome to raise your hand so we can. If you are here, also make sure you link your Discord to your Patreon profile so we can see your name. Link Discord, etc. And now I can't click on the game again. Damn it. Oh, there we go. It was just on the morning cycle. Yeah, it got stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna need a better way to get oxygen in here. So let's have a look at this one. Hey, Chaos. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thanks to the great Victorio. 2 toes. 2 toes. Oh, those 2 toes. Oh, hello, Mob. I don't think I want you in here. Yeah, so having 8 kilograms of oxygen here seems like a great thing. But is it though? Is it? Because what happens is that sometimes when they breathe, then they yeah, so now more polluted oxygen. That actually deletes one of these tiles because it's so compressed that it doesn't know where to go. So, for example, these 2 tiles here, they are, if they could find each other, they would merge. That would be lovely because they're very low density, aren't they? Polluted, yeah, 10 grams plus 10 grams. But they have deleted now 8 kilos of oxygen just by their mere existence. Same with this one. Now it's deleting some carbon dioxide or compressing. There's food on the ship here. There's 20 kilos. Could up it a bit more, but it's going to be oxygen that kills them. This is I like this setup, except for the part about like if we have any place with algae or slime, then it would work. Wow, polluted dirt. Huh. I don't think I have any algae left. Nope. Slime. Nope. Yeah, that's the only place I could actually have it is... Oh, no. It's the wrong planet. Budrilla is the one that's most likely to have it. So, let's go algae. Nope. Slime. Nope. 71 tons of something organic. Yeah, so since I don't have algae and I don't have slime, I don't think I have a way to make algae or slime, unfortunately. I know that I could make into algae, but I don't know how to make algae in and of itself. Some kind of puffs can do it, but I don't know how to puff farm. And there's nothing down here. Let's do organic filter. Nothing organic down here. Ah, there. Woohoo, algae. Whee, 86 kilos. Okay, so that sucks. What other ways do we have of making oxygen? A rust deoxidizer makes everything turn into chlorine. Sublimation station is too big to put in there. The oxygen diffuser is the one I wanted because it also it self-regulates up to the maximum air pressure. Rust deoxidizer, I don't have any rust left, so that's not an option either. That's the problem with late game, you kind of run out of everything. Somehow I have tons of polluted dirt. But I don't really like polluted dirt in there. Like having polluted dirt and polluted oxygen as our means of breathing. Lovely. This is just we just basically take a lot of shit in there and then we just breathe the fumes from the shit. Oh, that's great. Seems like an excellent plan. Or not. How do you breathe? You can sublimate polluted dirt into dirt and polluted oxygen. And the polluted oxygen, you can turn in. It does. You get yucky lungs from doing it. Oh, poor guy, Michael. Oh, no. Oh, you poor guy. Oh, I forgot you need light. That's not great. Oh, sorry, Michael. Oh. I'm a masochist. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, good shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. Can we don't have anywhere that we can put it in. that was... It doesn't... How does it not reach down there? That would have been excellent, though. Hmm. It can actually go here. Let's not have that yeah. Please remove that nightbot command. I think that's a bit much. So could I do it here? I guess I could. Right, we're gonna report. Fear the Dark is cool. So Elite World Order said at the beginning, what's the worst that can happen? That's the worst thing that could happen. Why is there a socks command? Is there a socks command? What does the socks command do? Okay. Weird. I have no idea when that one was created. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, hello, Lead World Order. We were just talking about you. That on your initial comment, what's the worst that can happen? Crashes. Second one. It is 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It doesn't even feel like I did something. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, to find out what's causing a crash. Placing a light at the roof of a spaceship, I guess? Huh. Okay, you know what? You want something to stream? What do I want to stream? Yes, I do want something to stream. Well, it looks like it wasn't that bad. Okay, poor guy. Okay, we're gonna try again and see if it crashes. I mean, nope, no crash. Yet. The question is now, could I take this one out, and instead take this one out as well? And then sort of flip these two. Manual generator. Please be in the light. Please be in the light. Doubtful though. We can just crack a hole in this, then the light will come in. Huh. Actually, couldn't we make light than just sleeping with insanely bright? Crop fruit preserve, doesn't matter. I still don't have a good solution for oxygen here. Well, I do, and that's called algae. Holding the roof, some safe. Yes! So all the air can go out. All the polluted air can go out, right? Come on. Oops. We also need this one to actually... Yeah. Alright, generate idle. Come on, generate some idleness. Idle some generation. Why is no one jumping into the actual... Ah, there we go. And let's look at the light. I hope that's enough. I don't know. It might be. It might not be. Also, you can also argue that it's really necessary to have 2 of these. What could we put into this one? We could put some polluted dirt, and then we can put some... Sublimation station is made out of metal. Oh, can I make it out of steel if I want to? Okay, I'm gonna... what is it I want to make? I want to make it... There's some iron, there's some copper ore, 200 kilos. How much do I need for one of these? 200 kilos. Okay, so this 200 kilos is enough. Basically what I'm preparing for is that the eventuality that... yeah, stuff goes bad. And okay, let's see, what is it? This one, what do I want? I want... Is it under organic? Polluted dirt. Yeah, let's get 1,000 kilos of polluted dirt. So when they go out there and suddenly they're out of oxygen, then at least I can start tearing things apart, build something, and just let them breathe the shit vapor. I know. So who wants to volunteer for this rocket? Not much, not enough evaporation like that. Nice. Hey, Jerry. Nice. Not nice. But, I mean, you do you. What are you complaining about? Someone is very stressed. Oh, that's Michael. Okay, I think we'll assign Michael to a bed somewhere. If I have anywhere where I have my recreation room, that one, it's gonna be at 40, and then it goes all the way to 0. And this one is assigned to Michael. Why you ineligible? Because he's currently inside the rocket. And why do we not get these built? Come on. This planet, for some reason, they refuse to do anything unless it's priority 7. Even though there's nothing to do on this planet. This is the idlest of idle planet. The idlest. One or more batteries have died. Why did the batteries die? Have decharged, maybe, is a better word than died. It's dead, I tell you. It's dead. We'll have a memorial for that. That's not it. The other one. Okay, well now I think it should be, since he's not there anymore. Alright. Map view, and zoom down there, and back off this one, and Michael should be eligible now. Where is Michael? Where's Michael? Don't go back in there. Come on. Okay, so I have to do it another way. You are no longer... Oh, okay. Change crew. Michael? Nope, you're not a crew on that one, so you have to go out. That's Michael. You stay there. You don't go any... Oh, actually, I can send you down here. There we go. Ah, that took a while. Massage table is not stressed right now. That doesn't seem like the right text. Massage table is not stressed right now. Well, lucky that. That's an interesting text. And where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You are assigned, but you're not really doing anything, are you? Maybe? Oh, he just dropped below 30, below 40. There we go. Chop him up. Chop, 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 chop. Doesn't look particularly nice, but okay. Okay, so that is that's one thing, and this is already decreasing. Switching off. All of the power is still there. This module, we don't have anything in here. Why do we not have anything in here yet? Is it unreachable? Don't think so. Do we need it to be connected to power before they'll actually start putting things in? Maybe? I'll try it. Oh, hey, look at him! Look at him! He's sleeping! He's so happy! Oh, it worked. Our hack worked. Okay, so why is Michael actually sleeping in this rocket? You're not supposed to sleep in this rocket. That's not even your rocket. Why are you sleeping in this rocket? Okay, let's see. Jerome and Exporto are the only pilots we have. So let's see if anyone... you have only that one. But you'd also really like to get astronomy, don't you? Yeah, but you don't need digging when you're out in the space. So Exporto is a good option. And what about Jerome? Why can I not see Jerome anywhere? Oh, he's in there already. You're a good rocket pilot. I am going to mind wipe both of you. Sorry. Exporto. There. Because I can. Because it's a place with lights. We can also bring that one, a shine bug in. But that's probably too unreliable. Wow, what a mess. What a mess over here. Someone has not been sweeping this area. Let's have a look at how much we've transferred by now. And we have a total of 50 tons. That's something. First experimental rocket. What's worst that could happen? Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't understand why you are here. Probably because I don't have enough. No. Okay, let's actually get Michael into that one. There, Michael. And you're also going to get some light because you're afraid of the dark. Got it. And let's have a look. These are just not gonna get built. Check copper ore. Still have enough copper. No, yeah, 9,700. It's just weird that they're not building it. Priority 7. Priority 8 they'll do, but priority 7 they refuse to do. Exceedingly light. Good. Also makes it much easier to manage this. Alright. You're almost done. That is Exporter being mind wiped. Ooh. And who was the other one? Jerome? There we go. And Exporter. Go to skills. Why are you in that one? And there, Exporter. No hat. You get that one and that one for astronomy, telescope usage, and you get that one. That's it. The lowest of low requirements, and you get a astronomy. There you go. Yeah. We could also give you that one. Yeah. Rocket piloting 2. Look at that. Cool stuff. And you're going to be the pilot on this one. Explorer. There we go. And he got his thing. Do you have enough builders in this base? I guess not. But, I mean, they build other stuff, but they just don't want to build this stuff. I have 11 people, and, I mean, we can just... it's here on Rekina. You have 3 constructions, so you really should be doing something. You have a bit of digging, Heimdall. I can give you more construction as well. Lefrem, can't do construction. Luke, shouldn't do construction. Nibe, master constructor. PDGR, not really doing much except just walking around looking handsome, which is also enough. That's the thing. Someone's got to do it. Exproto, don't do it. Change the direction of the transport that goes to rocket. Oh, one of those has been correct. This is the empty one. It's the one that comes from the rocket. That is out. And how did I mess this up? Yeah, that's incorrect. And that's incorrect. Skills? No, not skills. Priorities? I guess they just all have other priorities, but let's try and see if we can find some priorities. Alright, let's go to here. I'm trying not to overdo the building here. So Heimdall, you have building. It's one for Akina. Nibe has building. Bathoda has building. I mean, that's enough. There are 4 people who have priority on building. Yeah. Well, it's been so slow that I don't even need this one anymore. But it is weird that they're not being built. What if I make priority 8? Would that make a difference then? It might be that they're doing something silly at very high priority, but I can't imagine what that would be. Yeah. Oh, mechatronic. That's the thing. You're right. Okay, let's figure out. That's you. You are beautiful. Who is the mechatronic? Swedish Hound is the mechatronic. And PJGR is mechatronic. So PJGR and Swedish Hound are the ones who have to get. So they are the ones who... This is the worst part of the priority. Because they are technically not builders, but they must get building priority. PJGR has building. Okay. Who was the other one? But because I always do that when I Swedish Hound. Yes. There. You can do that. This one. It's because no, Knipe. You're PJGR. What else are you doing? Do you have anything that's higher priority? No, not really. You can't have anything that's high priority. So it should just go by priority. And I'm not using the proximity, so it should be there. Let's actually see if we can find someone like PTHR and see where he is and what his priorities are. Actually, this is a good way to actually just figure out what they're doing. Eating. Okay, so you have store oxygen, cook supplies, build conveyor belt. Okay, cooking supplies. Someone's been upping the priority on this a bit too much, because I really shouldn't be doing this at all. That should be all happening automatically, right? They should be picking it up from here. Zoom out. Yep, this is my base, as it is. My one of them. My first planet and my second planet with my oil production here. And the third planet is here. The least developed one. Urgent relax. Sounds good. Yeah. But I don't think it sounds good. Oh, we got another one mind wiped. And that was... Who's the other mind wiped we got? What? Why are you not mind wiped? Didn't we mind wipe someone? What? Am I... Oh, right. It was because you are here. Jerome, you need that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And you also get a fancy flying hat. There we go. And you will now go up here as well. Jerome, boom, get your hat. Get your hat on. And that means they are ready to go. What could possibly go wrong? Oxygen is probably what it is. Oh, this is not working. This is not getting any polluted dirt. Is it because it's unreachable? No conveyor receptacle. I don't care. That shouldn't be a hold up for not making it. This is weird. It has allow manual use. Oh, it's because I don't have any on this planet. Maybe I don't have any polluted dirt. Ah, that's why I don't have polluted dirt. I'm an idiot. So, yeah. Okay. So, anyway, it was a good idea, but we are not going to do it because reasons. Good. Okay. And this one needs to be... It should always be priority 1, except when you need to unclog it. Hey, exporter. That's the stuff. We got food. Let's bump it up to 40 kilos just because. What are we eating? Preserve? Yeah, crab fruit preserve. Good stuff. And that's brilliant. We are ready to go. What's the yellow liquid on planet 2? P. This part is petroleum. This is P. Or P water. I think we're ready. That one is empty, and oxygen wise we have pretty good density here, and I will this one will now be priority 1 because I don't want anyone to go in here. Oh, they're working. It is working. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now get out of there. Alright, so here we just say only destination. Oh, I guess we're going to this planet. Nikino? Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Are you ready to launch? Launch. That's not how I do it. It's only here. Partially fueled. What? How are you partially fueled? No, you're not partially fueled, so shut up. Fuel has enough to destination, but not back again. Oh, of course, not back again. Oh, is this because this one is set on a round trip thing? Toggle? Untoggle. Why would it need to be on a... Maybe that's a new thing. Okay. Ready to launch. Acknowledge warnings. It is what it is. Launch. I hope it works. And we do have a rocket platform here. And that rocket platform... is that unreachable? It must be. So I have to... Actually, don't need that one. But you need to go up there and deconstruct. Can you deconstruct? Oh, you can't deconstruct this one. Alright. Base being ready. I'll hand it over to you tonight so you can have some fun. Thank you. Sounds good. Looking forward to... Oh, someone has been spamming me on Discord. I wonder who that might be. Oh, who might that be? Yeah. I'll try to have a look at it this week, and hopefully I can get it up. Hopefully I can get it up on Saturday. Well, good thing we're not talking about my dating life. No, the video on YouTube. But, you know, there's also a new game coming out this week that I also have access to that I need to prepare a bit for the Thursday stream. Victoria Base date. Let's say that. And thank you for allowing me to review it. I'm looking very much forward to it. And, you know, honestly, it probably won't be on Saturday because knowing me, I'll probably have a ton of comments before being ready for it. And now we wait. So this is why you autosave every cycle. I don't have that many comments. Well, you know me, so. Okay, this one has not launched yet, so that's that one. Will you... go on. Yes, I will. On Saturday, it'll be oxygenating. It'll be more continuation. I think I should actually add it because I'm sure that I'm going to have to do that because the kids are here and I have nothing else to do. So I can't really go out or do anything because going out is exactly what we do this time here. So I'm just adding it. Of war on Saturday while waiting for this one to complete. There. Okay. This one is empty and this one is full. Throwing 1000 out of 1000 and we can now go here. Change destination. That goes to Nikino and crew. It's set to auto and it's these two. Breathability is 34% in here. No. It's a bit more than that. Okay, and I will just check. Acknowledge warnings. Yeah, it looks fine. Launch, and then we'll go back here and do exactly the same. The definition of insanity. Fix the lives before launch. Well, I wouldn't. So, there's that. Actually, we don't need this one though. Right. Ladder. Deconstruct. Get that out of the way. There we go. See? No problem. Crash. I think we'll take a short break, and then when we get back, we can see if this one works. Let's actually look at the Starmap. How long? 1.5 cycles. That's a while. We're still going to take a break here. Yeah. It is really weird with the space that I'm just feeling so... Like, what are we going to do? Because in Factorio you can just mega base. In this case, well, you can kind of explore out to know planets, but they're so difficult to tap that I really don't bother with them. and maybe with new rockets, and then again we are on experimental, so we do have new rockets, but it's just something that I feel should have been done earlier in the game, to sort of tap those and get them up. But right now I don't know. We'll take a short break and see if we can explore and find the last planet out there. See you in a bit. And welcome back. Thank you for your patience. And let's get this one up and running again, so that now it's 1.5 cycles until it arrives here. But we still have the other automation thing working. This one, it's still red. Why is it red? Because that, oh, look at that. It might actually start working. Yeah. Oh, that one. Rotate. There. And here. There. And there. And then it actually works. And those will be, obviously, priority 8. Because we need to get it done. Copper ore? Really? No more copper ore? That's so weird. It's starting to do that, and I think it's just because the game is getting slow, and therefore it doesn't know what it's supposed to be. Like saying this, copper ore, insufficient copper ore. That's just not true. Just not true. Building supply, Nipe is doing building supplies. Yep. There you go. See? Not a problem. And Heimdall is building. That should give us the start of the outbound. Yes. So it now starts emptying the rocket. And once the rocket is empty, then it will actually start filling it up. If someone had remembered to actually schedule what should be brought in there, they have not. So that will be the refined. Right. So basically what we want to make like a setup here where it says, excuse me, oh, you're getting stuck on that one. That sucks. I think it's actually time for us to just not do this one anymore. Bloop. There you go. Aluminium ore. Aluminium ore. Why is aluminium ore being thrown there then now? Oh, right. Aluminium ore goes to... So it's actually really complicated. We fly the aluminium ore from Woodrilla to Rekina. And then we teleport it from Rekina to Nikino. Then we process it automatically on Nikino to aluminium ore and teleport it back to Rekina. After that, we rocket it back to Woodrilla. All automated. Pretty sexy, I'd say. And we have like all of this coming in. And this is all the aluminium ore. The problem is, as it comes in here, it also needs to be taken out. That means this one just isn't getting anything. Can I just make the priority higher? Would that work? Ooh. Yeah, it works. Okay, so this priority is higher. But it doesn't go out because why? Why? Pipe blocked? It's not a pipe, for example. So, but it should be able to go to this one. Why? What am I not seeing here? Conveyor loader says pipe blocked, but it's not looking all the way. It's only looking to the next one. That doesn't look blocked at all. It's not built. You're not built. Oh, right, that one. That one, you're right. This one is not built. Ha! Interesting. Under the bridge. Absolutely. Hey, Michael. You're just standing in a shower of pee. You know it. There we go. Yeah. Sometimes it's like so obvious things that I just don't see them. So the aluminium goes now. The processed aluminium from the second planet. So it goes aluminium ore from the third planet to the first planet by rocket, to the second planet by teleporter, getting made into aluminium, processed, teleported back, and now belted back up here. Now that's automation. I like. Ding, 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 ding. And then we fill this one up. When this one fills up to all the way up to 1200, then it is fully automated. And then I'll see if I can do it. Do we have a rocket pilot on this one? No, I think Michael, he kind of complained too much. So, and I do want to toggle it, and I want to fly it to wood driller. There. Oxygen pressure low. What? Really? No, 47 kilos of oxygen. I wouldn't call that low. Probably actually just maybe back up on that one. 47 kilos of oxygen. And let's see. It is now sending a green signal because this is loaded, destination set. And do we have a round trip? I'm gonna say flip it. And it should be time for us to also get. This one is almost there. Wow, look at that. 2 rockets flying different destinations. I mean, I really like the idea that you can just send rockets back and forth. It's going to take some carbon dioxide, but it's... You could also go like... how would you do a cycle? What? What's your problem? Breathability? 8 kilos. What? Too bright? Are you kidding me? Oh, Jerome. Oh, that's because it's Jerome. Actually, just disable that one. Can you disable that building? Come on. Okay, sorry about that. Food poisoning. And turn off. Oh, they're back. They have arrived. And what do we need to do here to fill it up? Nothing really. This one should be priority 1. Don't steal my pollute. And 11 visits remaining. All is good. And I think we're actually just kind of ready to go. Kind of ready to go out. Have to put... Made a mess. Who made a mess? Oh, right, Michael. Your own personal pee shower. But you're... You have not arrived yet, have you? No. Okay, so I think this one should be getting a new destination. So I want to go... So I can go... This one is for free, and then go 1, 2 out. That's like this one, right? 1, 2 out. There. Breathability is... Where is the breathability 0? Good evening, Nipe. Good to see you. Your precious light. No! Oh, Jerome, that's alright. That's alright. You can do that. And clean toilet. Yeah, everything is pretty gross in here because they don't have a toilet. But, you know, they're scientists. It's all in the name of science. Let's launch this rocket and just get the hell out of there. Nikino, do you have your fuel tank full? Yes. Do you have that one? Launch. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? And then we should have the daring mirror getting back. Okay, so this one I kind of have to pay a bit of attention to. Otherwise we have 2 new dead ones. And you made a mess again. Oh, you made a mess again. Ooh, what? Why? How did that one happen? You just got there. Wow. I don't think this one is actually necessary. Get this up there. And do we have this? Yeah, we do. There. So now, okay, now you're sweeping and you're cleaning toilets, and it's just all just not what I wanted here. Food poisoning. Yeah. Come on, now you gotta do these. Oh, you put polluted dirt in there. Weird. What are you doing? Idle popped eardrum socket. Come on. Do stuff. Come on, Exploder. Hypothermia. It's fine. You're really just not really working, are you? What is this one set to? There. No. Get up there. Why are they not doing anything? Skills. No, priorities maybe. So it's Jerome. Whatever. It's the 2 dudes in here. They will have... yeah, okay. I can't really blame that one on anyone but me. Yeah, quit whining. Explore things. Come on, Jerome. You could go to the... Oh, it's waiting for dirt. But isn't that... I have dirt here. So put it in. Put the dirt in there. You're useless. Ah, okay. Well, you explored one thing, right? One thing. That one. And how are you doing? Mirrors. Oh, that's because it's a super slow one. Wow, that's taking forever. I am not doing well with these. I have not really built a sustainable aircraft here. But, you know, yep, this is what we are supposed to do. Come on, quit whining. Get to work. No, I don't care about that one. You can do something else instead. Don't want you to do that. Able to service buildings? Oh, come on, Jerome. We should have brought some curative tablets. Let's put those in as for next time, if there is a next time. And sweep. Someone should be doing this one. Okay, so sweep, and then someone should be... How does this one just keep going? Alright, you are working, in use. How much we got? You're not even reached the destination yet. And this one's 0.2 cycles. I gotta be paying attention to them and just continuously yelling at them. I think that's the only one. Does anyone in chat know why this is the last only stream? Yes, I'm sure someone knows. Or if they don't know, then it's because either you've not been listening or I've not been telling it. Oh, what is decayed? It's just the last one in a while because this base is 763 cycles in. Everything is just performing rather slowly. And outhouse, insufficient dirt. Are you kidding me? Who made a mess again? So things are not really performing, and the base is kind of done. Plus, Dyson Sphere is coming out. My Factorio base is coming along as well. So, you know, there's a lot of things that just means that I'm not going to play this for the next week or so. Also, there's a new release coming in 9 days. So maybe when that's around, they will play it again. I'll still continue on YouTube. I'm not super satisfied with how I built this base here. But right now, I just don't care. As long as they survive, then it's fine. It's also going to take quite a while to get back, actually. So let's keep that. Yeah, the new release, that's actually what we're playing right now. Oh, oh, look at that. He's flying back and forth now. That he automatically launched from that planet. That's why it's going like that. Oh, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's go to Vadrilla and see what happens. What? Oh yeah, that's the outbound. Okay, so this one's just waiting to fill up the next rocket that comes in. Sweet. And on Rukina, we will get the rocket coming in. I don't know. I kind of feel like disabling it. New planetoid detected. Sweet. Frigora. You're not totally useless. Look at that. Alright. I can't oversee planet. What do we have? Space, tundra, and an iron volcano. That sounds nice. Alright, let's get the hell away from this. There's nothing more to discover. There's only 6 planets, so there's really no reason to... I can't go up there, so we'll go back here. Cool. Ta-da! Yay! I can't see it, though. I can see it with the... But, okay. This one, Uziel, is tungsten volcano, jungle, magma, and marsh. That sounds like it's actually doable. Just more pee everywhere. Oh. It's like waddling through pee, sort of knee deep in pee, and just sitting down and eating your grub fruit preserve after going to the toilet, and there's not a sink in sight. Yeah, I don't want to shake their hands when they come out of the rocket. I'm just saying it. Let's see the star map if they are. 39 seconds. All right, let's see if when this one comes in. To see, we built this fully automated. I like that. Why do we have plastic? This one says bloop 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 bloop. Don't know what that means. Oh, there it is. And it starts working. First, it empties, and you can see the fullness bar here. Popped eardrums. Oh, because of the pressure of all the carbon. No. No, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. And nope. So it comes down. It is full when it arrives. And therefore it immediately triggers the launch and goes off. Well, you can still explore things on the way back, right? So just 0.6 seconds. Yeah, just keep working. Good stuff. Good printables. Ah, made a mess. 10-second buffer gate. Yep, absolutely. And that's also what I'm kind of now realizing that I have to do. So this one shouldn't be a buffer gate. It's the other one, right? The buffer gate keeps the green signal even when the signal disappears, but it's the other one. It's the filter gate. Only lets a green signal through if the input has received the green signal for longer than selected filter time. That's the one we want. So the filter and the buffer are kind of opposite. What are we building out of? There. What are you up to? Oxygen becoming low? Really? No. Yeah, okay. And what is the filter saying? Come on. Click filter gate. No. I want it actually to be... It's going to take a while. I want it 50 seconds. 20 seconds? 20 seconds. Okay, so it's green now. Why is it green? It can't be green. It's not supposed to be green. This is not... Okay. when its launched rocket checklist is complete. But it's not complete. Grumble, grumble, grumble. It's not complete. So that means I actually have to control this by... Okay, I'm getting tired of this one. Just go out already. You don't need to be there. Just go out. Enjoy the world. See the world, they say. Go out. Clear. You're just gonna stay here. Oh, he doesn't go out because of that. Okay, so this one actually has to be... Okay, I don't like this. Okay, so the part I don't like about this is that when it is in automatic mode, the pilot will not exit the plane. That means you can't just land, have him go out, take a shower, go get something, and just like recover his stress and then come back. You can't do that because it's in automatic mode, so you have to build a sustainable thing that he can live continuously in here. That's not so easy, and by not so easy I mean I haven't figured out how to do it. Right, so because it has to be set to auto, and auto means that he's going to stay in there as long as there's a destination, and yeah, then he's going to stay there, and I will have a destination as long as it's on automatic mode, like if it has a destination and it's circling back and forth. So I don't think you can make it. I don't think this works in the way that they intended it. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have him land and then basically say 2 minutes, just get out, maybe use a massage board if you need, use a toilet, do whatever, just go around the base and resupply into the rocket, and then after 2 minutes you can head back and fly off. That can't be done because it has to be stuck in sort of automatic mode. All duplicates may enter and leave freely. Before launch, the crew will automatically be requested, and that's the part, before launch. It'll always be before launch. Otherwise, I have to set it to all, and then how the hell do I make sure that it launches? I guess it now won't launch because there's no pilot in, and the pilot will never go in there again, so it'll never get to the point of actually launching. So yeah, I don't think you can automate this in a realistic manner, because the dupe can never be allowed to leave, and I can't make a completely self-sustaining thing here, and because I can't, it's just not working. This is good. To destination, they fly back. No, not you. This one from Nikino. Destination. There. I mean, if anyone sees something different, then by all means, let me know. But I just don't see it. If I had one of these modules, then maybe. Set landing platform. What? What was that? Oh, right, for this one. Skylab. Large warnings? What are the warnings actually? Partially loaded. It's not partially loaded. And then launch. Fine. Yeah, it's just really complicated. It is the fact that in order for it to ever reach the point where it will be sending a green signal, you have to have the pilot assigned with automatic mode. When the pilot is assigned with automatic mode and it has a destination, and it must have a destination, then he can never leave because he has to be ready for launch. And because he's ready for launch, he's going to stuck in there and he can never go out, and then you have to make it completely 100% self-sufficient, and that's just not possible. Even food will run out. Yeah. So if you build it with the big module, but then you need a bigger rocket. Then you need a rocket that can have like a rocket engine, an oxidizer, a spacefarer module, a nose cone, and the cargo thing, which could be happening, right? Damn, sucks. Launch between X hours and X hours. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you set it to. That's the part. Doesn't matter how long you set it to, because he will never leave the rocket. And the only way you can make him leave the rocket is changing it from auto. And if you do that, then you're doing it manually. And if you set it away from auto, it will never launch. If you set it to auto, he will never leave. Either way, you're either saying he'll never be in there, or you'll say he'll never go out. And either option is bad. So, what are they doing? There's nothing they can discover from here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually... I don't really know what kind of other projects I want to do on this base. And I wanted to just explore a bit with the rockets, but I'm not really getting anywhere. And I don't really feel like going out and trying to tap these locations here. I don't really think the rockets are super great right now. I like them for just the short hops, but this whole way of landing on the planets, when I've looked at the other people who land, whoops, that's definitely not how I want you to fly. Okay. Yeah, there should be a rest element or something like that, like, or it should be just that if it has a red signal on the inbound to the rocket silo, then the rocket pilot can leave. And if it turns green, then the rocket pilot will be summoned back. That would also make sense, right? Because that would be like the easiest way to deal with it. Then you can control it by saying, all right, when you arrive, you're going to send a red signal, so don't go there. The rocket pilot can go out and relax and have fun. People can come in, resupply, and then after X time and refueling and all that stuff, get back in. Yeah. Yeah. This sound is also getting on my nerves a lot, especially because it's completely unreasonable.
More shall gather. More shall enter the fray.
A new annual patron. Thank you very much for that. Welcome, annual patron. Let me see if there is also a name attached. There might be. Thank you so much and welcome. And let me see if you're in chat, you're welcome to raise your hand. Spunknodel. Maybe. That's my best attempt. Welcome, and thank you so much if you're here. Also, if you're not here, then also thank you. Yeah. How do you guys feel about just we taking early night on this one? Because just not really feeling it. It's kind of... I don't know, it's a huge project to get to this one, and I don't really bother with it, because there's just too many other things that sort of... we don't have the algae that we'd like to have, and... getting there means I have to set up another type of rocket to get there, and multiple rockets, and then Spunknoodle. Yeah, but it's spelled slightly different. There's a K and an N. Suicide Squad to check out the plan. No, I don't want to do a Suicide Squad. Then I'd rather do... How can I not do that? I can do that. There. Now I can do it. Right? There. That looks very hospitable. And we have iron volcanoes there and there. Temperature. This is an interesting planet to deal with. Alright, good night, Patrick. Best automation for rocket that works for me is automate fuel input. A view fuel with gas shut off and cycle sensor only when its cycle starts. For my pilot, that way I can set it to auto and pilot normally lives in. Does it? Okay. So there's also one there. 1, 2, 3 iron volcanoes. That's pretty neat. And poof. Macmillan. Can I click? That's a pretty shitty planet. This is the only place to get niobium if you want that. Drilling through this. Fun, fun, fun. What do you got here? Neutronium. Oh, that's weird. There's neutronium, but there's no volcano or anything on top of it. It's just a bit of random neutronium in the middle. And Frigora. We also have something here. What is that? It's an iron volcano. Huh. Want to say something fun? Oh, damn it. I should not have done that. Are there more? Yeah. Whoops, that was a lot. Now the iron volcanoes will pop at some point. Idle. Idle? Idle is good. Dormant is not good. Dormant means that nothing is happening for a long time. But idle is means that something will happen soon. Erupts in 0.6 cycles. Erupts in 1 cycle. Yeah. Yeah, no problems with heat at least. Well, this one you can... There's like a ton of heat coming from here. Oh, yeah, I can't undo that one. The cheat mode. But it's going to be fun when it's on erupt, like, all over the place. Then it's going to be battle between... This one will perpetually add more heat, while the rest of it just can't... It has a lot of cold, but it doesn't have infinite cold. Oh, minus 82 degrees. Okay, it's a lot of cold in here. It can absorb a lot of things. Look, that's how much Minakino on this side. Weird. Let's see this one erupt in 0.3. It's so weird seeing these things on the other planet next to it. And yeah, those are the 3 planets we haven't seen. How do we destroy that? There. Copy.
Our illustrious champion
Hey,
returns.
Zalimtru. Thank you for the 19.
Welcome home.
Close. Was that correct? I think it was. And clear selection. No, I didn't do that. Oh, crap. Alright. Yeah. So, those other planets, one of them is definitely doable. The 4th planet is doable, if you look at this. This one is doable. And that one are not exactly easy. So, you know what? I think I'm going to take an early day today. I am just not really feeling it, and I was kind of considering whether it should be playing something else. I like my YouTube series, but maybe it's too much if I play both here, and also have to play a couple of hours tomorrow for another episode. So this base, I would call that complete. I feel it's doing very, very well with everything that it can do by this time. I don't even know what the next thing would be. The next thing would be like, oh, try to go to the other planet for niobium, but there isn't really anything. Like, go for the iron volcanoes just to tap them for sort of infinite resources. But that's where the game kind of it's I feel it's the late game is kind of weaker because you do things that you just do it mainly out of principle. Like, okay, I must tap all volcanoes. Which I guess you're also doing that kind of thing in Factorial, but I don't know. The cool thing here is like making these designs and making them work in an efficient and cool way. So, yeah. So I'm sorry about that. If you had expected a couple more hours of entertainment, I will be back tomorrow with Factorio. Factorio will be Tuesday and Wednesday, so 2 days straight of Factorio, the new series. Maybe we'll actually build some stuff then. And yeah, I've learned that it's better to call it quits when I'm not really feeling it. And yeah, I want to leave the space in a good way and just go like, yeah, you know what? I've been having fun with the space, but now it's also time to say goodbye to it. And I have my YouTube series, which will be continuing until it sort of tapers off at some point, where I don't really feel that there's much to do in terms of designs and sort of maturing the base and new cool things. Um, and that's great that we take a break. We have Dyson Sphere coming on Thursday, and I already received the game, so I'm going to take a look at that tomorrow. And but can't say anything about it, but I can say that I have it. So I'm should be just having a bit clicked around a bit for our stream on Thursday, so I at least know what's up and down around how the game works. And yeah, so that's going to be the plan. And Friday is off, and Thursday will be God of War. I think keeping God of War as sort of a once a week thing. If we have a bonus stream somewhere or something that doesn't fit in the schedule, then that kind of makes sense. And then probably next week, if we like Dyson Sphere, we're going to add it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then see how things progress from there. Or maybe I'll throw it on YouTube, depending on sort of what makes sense. Learning things is always better on stream, in my opinion, because you can go like, I think you have to click that button. Like, oh. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining, albeit a short night. Hopefully you had fun. I had fun, but it was also just time to move on. So maybe actually go to bed early. Good night, take care, and as always, stay effective.